In this video, I just want to give you an idea of how you can read charts in cryptocurrencies or even in traditional markets or in forex exchange markets as well, where people trade currencies. They're all pretty much the same when it comes to technical analysis. And right now here we're on chartscointrader.pro, and I'm gonna put the link in the description. So I choose the Bitcoin USD chart, and I just want to give you an idea. Yeah, how to read through this for a beginner who has actually no idea what is going on. So obviously we're here to completely framed out, and as you see, this is here from 2016 to today, the 20th of 20. What date is today? 28th of August. So we're here on daily candles, and you can always change the candles. Each candle, they're either red or green, yeah. And depending on the price action, they turn green or they turn red by end of the time frame. So if you go here for daily candle, always 12 p.m. UTC time, the day is closing, and then a new candle occurs. And then depending on the price action, if the price is higher as previous or lower as previous, it's either red or green. So you see the last candle closed actually in red, and the price closed slightly lower than the previous candle before, as you can see here. Okay, as indicators, what gives you like indications if for a bull trend or a bear trend, I will show you as well. A bull trend in general is when the price goes up, and the bear trend is usually when the price goes down. And for those indicators, we're using the moving day average. Yeah, so we go here on indicators, and then we type in moving average triple because we want to integrate 3 moving averages. And then we just go here on settings, and I would recommend to go for 13 days, for 50 days, and for 200 days, especially when you look for the long picture and not for the short picture. Yeah. Then you go for the style, and I always like to make my 200 red. I like to make my 50 orange, and I make my 13 purple. And then I just click on OK, and then you see now the moving averages. So for example here, if you see the moving, this is the daily, yeah. So you see here now the 200 moving average, yeah, and in the bull trend, when the price goes up, the candles are always above the 200 moving average. And you see here right now, Bitcoin is still sort of indecisive, or is still very close. You know, once we broke the 200 moving average, and we actually confirmed in a small bear market, and you see the trend is always your friend, the trend is going down. Yeah, it took us a while to reach above it, and right now we're still above it, but of course we need to bounce off it way further than that, you know. And yeah, that's the same with the 50 moving average and the 30 moving average as well. Like, we want to be above all averages in a bull market. Yeah, again, a bull market is the price goes up, a bear market is the price goes down. That's why the bulls always fight against the bears. So you can see here, if you zoom in, we just, you know, nicely bouncing here off the 13, and then we just had a nice run, touching it again, bouncing up again, and you know, now it's close again to touch the 30 moving average, and maybe we bounce up again. But yeah, it could go always reverse as well. At the end of the day, no one has a crystal ball here, and this is just like technical analysis, and there's way more data and on-chain data you have to look into to understand price action in the markets and whatsoever. So yeah, always be aware, there's always a black swan event eventually happening at a certain point of this lifetime here, that we can't actually predict the future, but it gives us nice indication. Another nice indicator is relative strength index, RSI, and I just get that in here, and yeah, you see here basically, you know, just divergence, which are indicators. You can find like bearish or bullish divergence, you know, which mean like indications for a future perspective, how the market is going to react. So I just want to look for something here, if I can. Yeah, so you see here, for example, the price is going down. Yeah, or we take it even here further. So this is a divergent, and you see here the price is actually going up. This divergent is the opposite. And what happened? Actually, we crashed all the way down. So just as an idea, as an indication, you can always look for divergence, you know. And yeah, if there's a turning point here below 30, and it's coming back into that territory here, and that marked territory, it's usually a good sign that it might pump up again, you know. But overall, everything what comes up high always has to come down as well, so always bear that in mind. So again, what you can do here, when you see here all those numbers, you can click here, for example, on that candle. Let's go for that one, and you see it opened. So we click on that candle, opened $49,000, and the highest price point was 49,247. The lowest 48,500, and it closed 48,816. Yeah, so you see those all here on top. So always when you go in a candle, you see it's either green or red. And yeah, there you just see the high, the lows during the time period, and the actual open and closing time of the candle. So yeah, you can always go, of course, on other candles here, 4 hours or whatsoever. What gives you, if you trade or swing trade or just like scalping, you know, you would actually lose like 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, you know, but I don't do that. Like, I'm just a long-time investor, and of course I'm observing the markets, and it's good to have an understanding what is going on, but at the end of the day you should, yeah, dollar cost average into things you believe in, and always wait for dips, you know. Don't buy something when everyone is talking about it, because it's crypto and it's always going to retrace, always will, and always has been doing it. So yeah, so actually I don't want to recommend you that, but you can test it for yourself. But here you can go on the candles, and then every candle represents 5 minutes. Yeah, and if I go here on 4 hours, every candle predicts 4 hours, and every candle here predicts now a month. It really depends how you look at it and how far you want to zoom in or out. And as well, this is then with these wicks, you call them wicks. Yeah, this means it closed here. Yeah, so during that period of time, it had the highest price of that, the lowest price of that, but the final price where it closed, it was actually here around 57K. If I choose this particular candle, and that's the same here. I hope it makes sense for you. These wicks, that just means the price was down that much, but it actually closed here on top. So just bear that in mind. Don't be too distracted. So you always see the close and the opening with the full volume of the color. Okay. So yeah, just want to make that pretty simple. I hope you guys yeah, understand that slightly, and you can rewatch it, and you can subscribe and share it, and it was helpful, because everything starts with something. And yeah, I used to do courses and stuff, and to be honest, like, there's so much noise in technical analysis, and the most important are for me 200 moving average, and 50 moving average, 30 moving average, and the RSI. There are many more as well. Like, if you go here on indicators, it's crazy. There's so much you can integrate, but just for basic understandings, that's definitely enough for the start, just to get an idea. So if you hear about crypto and you see the price chart, like, for example, let's say ADA, Cardano was absolutely pumping currently. You see, like, now as a newbie and you never heard about it, you're gonna buy that. It's just a mess. You should not do that. So you can always do like trend lines and stuff with alt H, yeah, and you always choose for tops alt H, and then you see levels where it might retrace to, you know, because right now here's unknown territory, and it's going to retrace for sure, and you will get ADA, Cardano way cheaper, and any other cryptocurrency as well, if you just be patient enough. So don't FOMO in. FOMO means fear of missing out. So yeah, that was it for today. If you like that, comment below, please, and if you have more questions, let me know, and I'm happy to actually make deeper tutorials or videos about it too. So yeah, I'm gonna put that link in the description. Usually people use TradingView or Coinigy, but their subscription and they cost money. So I choose for today charts CoinTrader.pro, what is for free, especially for crypto. So thanks for listening if you're still here, and you have a great day. Thank you. Bye.